you always have doubts when you're a filmmaker. You're always like, I don't know if this is gonna work. Like, what if it's crap? What if it's like all these ideas that I had that I think would work in the moment turn out not to work in the edit? But God, it all came together, and I think again that's part due to the fact that we had an amazing editor as well. Jamara Forbes was editing this film. She did an amazing job.
As an editor, I thought it would be really interesting to play around with the idea of having one location. Well, mainly one location. This is my first feature film that I've edited, but most of the stuff that I've edited has been just like more than one person, I guess. And this was kind of something different where it was going to be more of a challenge, especially reading the script and seeing kind of the comedic elements. It was more of a challenge to, you know, make the comedy hit and kind of play around with keeping the viewer's interest.
It is a sensitive kind of, it can be really bad sometimes to see a movie that tries to do the one location thing, and if it doesn't connect or doesn't have a kinetic flow, it wears on. And I really, even in watching all the cuts back in the editing process, it still has a grasp to it that is very intriguing. And I think the script read very well, and it stuck very true to the script.
Viewers at home, I don't know if you've ever had the pleasure of seeing an editing timeline, but man, what a glorious sight to behold. You really get to see like how much editing really entails, even with mostly one actor and mostly one location. So that's cool.
This was the thing that was in my brain, and now it's real and in front of me, and like it's coming together, and like it's maturing into this thing that like, yeah.
And I also think she needs to get that timeline as a tattoo to commemorate the hard work and the wonder of it all. It's a puzzle piece, and she's put it together, in a really interesting way.
When they watch this film, I hope that they get that Andy Kent's an interesting guy. He's a lot more complex than they thought he was, Hope they enjoy it.
All right.
Yeah. I enjoyed editing it.